Welcome back, Wolfpack. Verlis here. More quests to be the best for singles. Singles being probably the stronger of the series right now. Just because I'm screwing around in doubles. I'm trying to see if swag play is viable. I have a couple of strategies I want to do. I want to try to bring out some spin to swap next time on the doubles. And I have a couple ideas that I'm bringing in. Okay, come on. Let's find a trainer that isn't going to disconnect with me. And we could do pretty well. 9 and 4. Like, if I can go 10 and... Like, what? I'm trying to figure out what the next milestone is. Like, 12 and 4... I believe is a 75% win rate. So I mean, if we win all three of this, that could be pretty solid. That will be 4 and 12, so we'll be doing pretty solid. So the opposing is using Calm Mind. That could get bad. So it's going to be a crit war now, which is something that tends to happen. So I'm going to be like 2 Calm Minds ahead of him. So I'm just going to max out and try to break that sub and then try to KO him before he reestablishes, because I'll at least have that little bit of extra advantage on him. And as long as I don't get crit, I can win. Because then Blaziken, I can probably just one-shot it. I don't care. Even if it is a not very effective hit, Blaziken's kind of frail, and I'm going to have a lot of damage, and it shouldn't have a lot of damage back. So we'll see. And then again, Greninja can take care of Blaziken, and depending on his last Pokemon, I can take that out. Now if he brought the Raikou, I'm trying to think about what else he could have brought. Nope. That's lame. I'm not even surprised by the crit. I'm not even upset because I already knew, like, I was just going to get crit and lose. Alright, let's get some wins after that stupidity. God, why are crits even in the game? They never help me. Like, I always get a crit when it was going to be a KO anyways, and like, even then, like, a crit wouldn't really decide the game for me. A crit just always is against me. That hurt a really cool record. Well, now we can win one, which means we'll be 10 and 5, which means we'll still have the 66%, which is all right, except this guy has a 1500 rating, or 1600 pretty much, and a lot of hate. Togekiss, Sableye, Greninja. Oh, maybe not even Togekiss. Snorlax. The Dragonite is annoying. Maybe just lead Aegislash and see what happens. But then, watch, it's like the one time they open Rotom. Because I'll open all these other Pokemon like Slurpuff and stuff, and I'll wait for that Rotom, and I'll never see the Rotom. Because, I mean, if he doesn't bring Talonflame, this is an easy win for Slurpuff. But they always bring Talonflame, but whatever. No, let's just YOLO it. Slurpuff. Greninja. Sableye. This team's kind of weak to everything that isn't Greninja, Slurpuff, or Sableye. Or, like, if one of these Pokemon gets going, I mean, like, one of my Pokemon will be fine. Like, if he doesn't bring Talonflame, just flat out, doesn't open with Talonflame, opens with the Rotom, I might be able to do something. Unless he, like, Volt switches into Talonflame. Like, that's his real only option. But I'm just hoping he brought the Kang. Except Kang still kind of stops out Slurpuff a bit. Well then, we have ways of dealing with this Pokemon in the form of Sableye. Because, I mean, what's he gonna do? Power Punch? Sucker Punch? Return? None of that works against Sableye. Haha! And then I can throw out a Will-O-Wisp, which might work out. That's why I like Mega Sableye. Makes Kangaskhan's really scared to run a good set. So, I mean, he's probably going to switch out, and if he switches out into Talonflame, that just flat out sucks, but... didn't switch. Cool. I'm going to burn him. Like, if he has Earthquake, he's not going to do a lot. There's my Will-O-Wisp. I mean, what does he think he can do to me? Now I'm scared. It's like, that's confidence. Ice Punch, really? That's all you have? I think he's regretting that decision. Like, it has a 20% chance to freeze, or technically like 2 10%. So, it's scary. I'm gonna start getting Calm Mind going. Yeah, there's the withdraw. Now, please don't show me a Talonflame. Anything but a Talonflame. Yes! I can burn you too! And I can out-calm mind you. And you can't taunt me because I'm behind my special wall of... I think I can win just from bringing Sableye at the right time. I keep talking about bringing a counter to... Oh, Toxic. You just bounced yourself, yo. People don't know what this guy does. But I kind of wasted my turn. Whatever. Oh well. No, I didn't expect it. I'm like, what is he going to do? Try to out-calm mind me? Like, that was my only thought when I saw that. So yeah, I really should just have Barbarical sitting... Oh, forfeit. So yeah, he didn't bring Talonflame and he lost. Like, looks like the biggest threat to my team is that Talonflame. And it is a common Pokemon, but it takes so many resources to get rid of, which is the problem. Yeah, I don't need to save that battle. Alright, so let's win one really quick. Then we'll still be at our 2-1, and then we'll be over 60% win rate, or 66%. Yeah, I'll continue battling. Um, 5? 75. So I'm getting like 15 points per win. And that just kind of shows, like, you know, if I have 30 wins over losses, even with 200 battles, I'll eventually start climbing. Like, that'll be at +8. I'll be at like an 1800 with that. But people are already at like 2000 because they just play this game nonstop. I'm doing a couple episodes a day. Yeah, good. The Amoonguss is annoying. And a lot of his team, I think I should just lead Sableye. Yeah, I should lead Sableye. That could be any kind of Charizard. Togekiss doesn't really do much. Slurpuff needs, like, that opportunity. Actually, you know what? Let's not even lead Sableye. Let's lead Slurpuff, because Sableye does so well against that team, as long as he doesn't lead Amoonguss, I'll be fine. Even if he does, that's what Sableye's for. Greninja can pick off a decent amount of Pokemon. Let's just run that whole left side. Like, Sableye, Slurpuff, and Greninja does pretty well. But also, yeah, I'm not going to try to, like, change my whole team dynamic off of one Pokemon. So, I mean, Talonflame's only in, like, 30% battles, so that means I just have a better chance of winning 70% of the battles. That's using your noggin. Magnezone. Ah, the one thing I didn't want. I'll just go into Greninja. Sacrifice off the Greninja for the greater good. Like, Slurpuff was like the insurance, like, if he doesn't open Amoonguss as, like, a problem, and then that guy, it would have been alright. So I'm just gonna throw down a Dark Pulse. Maybe I'll get a flinch. Maybe I'll turn it into something. So there's my Protean. Go and get some damage, and then that's just going to let me bring in Sableye. Yeah, that thing's pretty bulk. Oh, got the flinch though. Can I get like the ultimate redemption game? I'm asking you right now, please, RNGesus. Just let me crit him. Actually, I don't even think a crit would be enough at this point. Let me get another flinch. How about that? Can we make a deal? Shake on it? Shake on it? Shake on it? Shake? Oh, no. RNGesus is a jerk. Alright, so... Slurpuff. Do I? Nah. I'll save Slurpuff for later, because like I said, I'm already strong against a lot of that team. Now, what do? I could keep my Prankster and just go for that Calm Mind, and then Mega Evolve into a Recover or something, depending on how it goes. He shouldn't want to Thunder Wave me or anything. And if he does, then Amoonguss can't put me to sleep. Like, I hate having to make this decision. Like, he's probably choiced even, so I'll just keep Flash Canning. Yeah, let's just go for that Calm Mind. That's the withdrawal. Alright. So that means I made a good play. What's he going to bring? Charizard. Oh, please don't be Charizard X, because then you're going to set up so hard on me. And then I don't have anything, because I gave away my Greninja trying to make sure my Slurpuff worked. Slurpuff's not going to work against Charizard X, unless he goes for the Outrage. I don't know. Charizard X. Okay, that's a problem. Houston, it's bad. Houston, it's getting bad. Party time, oh, this is the remix one. Celebrate Night's a cool song. Alright, so now we need to start hurting him. Maybe. So what is he going to do? Just free Dragon Dance. Oh, Swords Dance. This guy doesn't mess around. I want to recover, just because if he's like Flare Blitzing me, he'll do something to himself. Even though, we'll see, it's going to be a lot. Wow. Yeah, Slurpuff doesn't stand a chance. So that would have been, you know, if I brought in Slurpuff onto the Magnezone, might have made a difference. Belly Drum, because no other options. Flare Blitz, yeah. Because the idea here was like, if I brought in Slurpuff, I could have outspeed with the Drain Punch, gone for the Belly Drum as he's going for his stat ups, but I just was hoping that that wouldn't be a Charizard X.